The Formalities, theformalities.com.
Hello.
Lene's here.
Cram is in the building.
I'm Clemps. And our special guest today, Sanura.
Yep.
It's not spelled how it sounds.
Yes, it is.
No.
Well,
You don't read it
hold
how
on,
it
wait a
sounds.
second. How is it spelled then?
Sonora is gonna be
SANORA.
yeah. There you go. She knows.
Hell no.
How do you say the sound of the U?
And the reason I say that is because I grew up with a girl named Sonora. Went to Columbus School with her, and her name was spelled like that.
Oh, with an O? That's
Yeah,
so whack.
Sonora.
Sonora.
So just like Sonora, you know.
No.
But
No.
you got the Sonora, the sun.
You can, yeah.
Actually,
Sun goddess.
Actually, this is a
Didn't
good start.
Didn't
This
you say
is
something with a cat?
Little
You
kitten.
posted a picture.
Little
this is
kitten.
what it means. This is what
Tiny
it
cat?
means.
Little kitten.
Little
Cram.
kitten.
Yeah.
This is what it means.
Nice.
It means it's an African meaning of kitten.
Yeah.
Behind that, it means this. I don't know. Means
Look,
you have a deep
it is-
desire to travel, right?
You are making this up.
This is what it says when I look for your name. This is what it says.
Okay, go
It says
ahead.
you have a deep desire to travel. You set your own pace in life. You're not governed by tradition. I fuck up on the words. It says you're quiet but intuitive, and you're trustworthy. And you're trustworthy, yeah. Is there any truth to that?
Yeah.
The little kitten is the only truth to it.
No, that's not true. I am very intuitive.
So how's it spelled? I hear Sonora.
SANU.
Sonora.
SAN.
Oh, okay, word.
No, that's
URA.
no.
Sonora.
It's Sonora.
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 You ever get Spanish people being like senora?
Senora.
Never.
Okay.
Mama.
I get
Mamacita.
people being like, "Oh my god, it's like shake, 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 Sonora," and I'm
Oh
like,
my
"Yeah, haha,
God.
so funny, not funny."
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was snooping through her Twitter feed, and I
My
seen
Twitter?
the whole thing about the cat.
Instagram,
Oh, was it Instagram?
probably.
Yeah, I was on Twitter. I don't have an Instagram, so
Oh,
the link went to I don't know.
maybe it was my cat drawing.
Yeah, you drew
lion.
a couple of cats,
I only drew 2 cats.
but it was like 3 things. You was like, what she say? She said, I was just drawing or something, and then it's like it had no direction or meaning at first, but then she looked over it, and then she wrote a post. Let me go find it.
I know exactly what post it was.
I'll be back.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Okay, Cram's gonna look. So let's start. We're gonna start from the beginning.
Okay, beginnings.
So, you grew up from Virginia,
Yes.
but
Nope.
wait, stop. You grew up in Virginia.
in
Grew up
Virginia.
and born and raised.
She was
I was-
born in Brooklyn,
Right. So
Oh
she
my
Right?
god, you guys have so much info. I'm so
She
excited.
was raised where?
This is great.
in Virginia. So how is it that you're born in Brooklyn but you were raised in Virginia?
It didn't specify.
How does that work?
This is how it works.
Okay.
My parents make a baby in Brooklyn,
Mm-hmm.
and then they move to Virginia Beach.
Okay.
On the beach.
No.
The moment you were born, after you were born.
No, actually, my mom and my stepdad and me and my 2 brothers, we all moved, and my real dad lives here in Brooklyn still.
She
Well, not
probably
here
don't
in
even
Brooklyn, but
remember.
in
She's
Brooklyn.
probably so young.
I was so young, but I know
Infant.
I know the story.
They told
I know
her the
how we got
story.
there.
They don't be knowing.
How else would I have gotten
What
there?
was the reason though?
Yo,
Do you know the
parents be
reason?
lying.
Oh
They
my,
like,
no, they be lying.
You had to been
Oh my
about
God.
3 years old, girl. Then we moved to Virginia. They don't
Yo,
be
what if
knowing.
I could
They
have
be
been born in
frauding.
Virginia? I would never know. But my
Yep.
birth certificate says Brooklyn, New York, Mercy Hospital.
See, you got money.
Mercy.
That's great. So can you tell us about your family growing up? Like, how were you influenced by jazz? What
It was
they
a-
influenced you?
It was
by?
a lot of music in my house. Like my real dad is he's an artist and a drummer as well, and my grandma was an opera singer, and my mom, like, she dances and stuff like that. She loves music. My dad, my stepdad, same thing. Like they
Very influential family.
no, but they really are like like they used to always take us to jazz concerts. We used to like from when we were small, we'd just go to Town Point Park back home, and they would have free jazz concerts. They would take us to the amphitheater, to the old school concerts, and me and my mom used to, every Friday she would clean up the house, but then she'd be playing her records. So we used to stand there with our hairbrushes and dance and sing
Nice.
in front
Sound
of the
like
mirror.
a scene out of Crooklyn.
No, but it really, like, this is what we really did. Like, it was amazing. It was awesome. Like, we always did stuff like that. So that's kind of how their influence influenced me.
Okay.
Major,
Yeah,
big time.
very big.
What was the name of the girl group that you were a part of?
Oh my! I've had so many girl groups. Like I used to always try to start
How ma-
girl groups.
How
Nobody
many
ever
groups
wanted
did
to
you
do.
try- Did you were you actually in? Like that you did something?
I started one called Ivory Blue that didn't do anything. Of course, I was the only one doing anything. And then I auditioned for a group called Sweet Dreams back home, and that's the one that I didn't wind up getting the call back for. They told me that I didn't really fit their group. And then there was one that I did called Deja Vu. So right after Sweet Dreams, like I got inducted into Deja Vu. That didn't really work out either. It was just not working out. We actually this was the first group that we actually got certain things going, but we could never really get it together. So yeah.
But why did you want to be in a girl group? Like
I guess I was kind of scared, to do it by
on your
myself. Yeah, I always wanted to have other people like, hey, come on, let's do this. This will be fun, and everybody would be like, okay, but
she needed that push from somebody else.
Yeah,
I understand that.
I understand it for the time, but it makes sense for that not to work out for me. I can see why that didn't work out for me.
Yeah,
I could see it too. Like reading your bio, you was all over the place.
What made you want to move to New York after Virginia?
Did a lot.
Huh?
What made you want to move to New York after Virginia?
Because I was doing a lot of stuff in Virginia.
She had to come back.
Yeah,
New York is where you.
I had to reestablish my,
roots.
My
roots.
Reestablish
the roots. Come back to the motherland.
Yeah. So I came here because first of all, I've always wanted to live in New York ever since I was like 8 or 9, and I just felt like this is where I needed to be. I was doing a lot of stuff back home in Virginia, and it was cool, but I felt like I was hitting a wall there. So I was like, I need to expand, and I want to just live my life, and I just came here.
Okay.
But you had some movements in Virginia, though.
Yeah.
Your first, your little recording session.
You're not gonna call it little.
Not little. I'm sorry, but I'm reading when you guys. What's his name? The producer who helped you. Cito. And,
was that in Virginia or was
you
that
know what?
here?
He actually is in he lives in Jersey.
Okay.
And I had posted some music on MySpace, and his friend who was at his.
Let's talk about MySpace real quick.
Oh my God, MySpace.
Do you guys MySpace was the shit?
Yeah,
it was.
All
Definitely.
the rappers, all the groups.
Everyone had a MySpace.
Everyone. I think that would time of MySpace was very big for musicians.
MySpace was the beginning.
Yeah,
I used to love it
for a lot of people.
There was no iTunes. Nobody really knew about iTunes. There was no SoundCloud.
No.
It was LimeWire.
And then it was
and
MySpace.
And BearShare.
And BearShare, yes.
I don't even know what BearShare is.
You didn't know what BearShare was?
No.
It's like the same thing as LimeWire.
It's like LimeWire,
just
but it
different,
was
symbol.
When LimeWire crashed, BearShare blew up.
Yeah, there was a lot of things. You know what? There's a lot of things that blew up after Napster, because then we had Kaza. Do you know Kaza?
Yeah.
I used to call it Kazaa.
Kaza. You didn't know what to
I didn't
call
know how
it.
to say
It
that
was
shit.
one of those names.
He said it was just one of those names.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. So did you meet Cito off MySpace?
You know what? I did, because he was going to school with this guy who wanted to work with me, but I thought his beats were whack.
Oh, okay.
So the guy wound up showing Cito, my stuff on my MySpace. I had 1 or 2 songs up, and then so Cito hits me up like, hey, I saw your music from this, and then so he wound up sending me some beats, and then I wound up really working with him.
Okay. So you created your whole first album, Ultimate Accessory.
Mm-hmm.
That was all in Virginia?
No, that was in Jersey.
That was in Jersey in a tiny room in an apartment.
Crazy.
As described in
Oh
the
my
bio.
God.
What was the process of doing that?
Yeah, how was
Cito,
that process?
He called me, and he was like, because his homeboy was saying about getting a deal at some a little distribution deal somewhere. So he was like, let's make a whole album. And I was like, what? Because I had met him once before, and we did one song. I came to Jersey, and I did one song with him. And then he said, let's just do a whole album. Let's see what we can get done in a week. So I was like, okay.
5 days.
5 days. So I took some time off work, and I was like, okay. And then I just went out there, and then I stayed there, and every day we would wake up and do 2 songs a day. And
Nice.
he works so fast. To this day, every time we get in the studio, it takes this long, because he will sit there and literally make a beat in 15 minutes. And then while he's making the beat, I'm writing to it. And then by the time it's over, we have a whole song, and all I have to do is record it. He's the easiest producer to work with. He's so freaking talented.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What's your thought process like when you're making music? Do you have an idea in mind, or do you hear the beat and then work off that?
I hear the beat and then I work off of it. I
Nice.
just, whatever comes to mind. At that time, that's what. Well, I mean, I still do that a lot now, but yeah, definitely just whatever I heard to the beat, that's what I would put down. Yeah.
So how did you get on the cover of Urban Ink? How did that come
How did I
about?
get on the cover, or how did I get in with Urban Ink first before I got the cover?
Were you in with them first?
Yeah.
Okay. How did you do that?
I sent them an email.
Hey, what's up?
I said, hey, here's my pictures. I'd like to be in your magazine. And then they hit me up the next week. And then he said, hey, are you in New York? And I wasn't in New York at the time. So he's like, well, hit us up when you come back. So I went up coming back. And then I said, I'm back. And he said, oh, cool, because we're doing a photo shoot next week. Come on down.
Nice.
So so I did that. And then, I worked with them maybe 2 other times after that. And then they actually called me to do that shoot.
Okay.
So, yeah.
With the Slaughterhouse. And how was it like being with those guys?
Okay. So...
Please elaborate, because I know it was an experience.
It was.
Were you supposed to be on the cover with Slaughterhouse, or did they just throw? Because the cover looks like they just threw girls with Slaughterhouse.
No,
they didn't know what they.
No, they didn't just throw. They actually chose the people that they wanted to be. They didn't say, "Hey, you, come on, let's go."
Yeah, but I feel like they're like, "Oh, we got a cover shoot with Slaughterhouse." I don't want to just put guys on the cover. Let's just throw these girls in there. So I like this girl. She emailed me. We could get her. Like that's really throwing a girl in there. Because they have your contact information. They don't want to just call any random.
Well, see, this is the thing. Like I had worked with them a couple other times before. So after that happened, like they started calling me in to do other stuff.
Okay.
So it was me, Lady Live, and she does stuff with. Are you familiar with Lady Live?
A little bit. I've seen her around.
Yeah, she does a whole bunch of like inked stuff. Like she's just the inked model, And then Ebony Jules, and she is actually signed. I don't know if she's still signed to them, but she works with the agency that is under that magazine. So it wasn't just, okay, let's just throw some girls in there. Like there's always some kind of association to it with them. But working with them that was a fun shoot. That was probably one of the most fun shoots because Joe Budden is crazy. He's a nutcase. Royce is crazy. Joel Ortiz is kind of
laid back.
He's very laid back. He's very quiet.
He seemed like the one that would be like the outspoken.
Well,
clown,
no.
He didn't say anything.
And then there's the other. What's the?
I've been in rooms with Joel Ortiz, and he's been cracking jokes.
Oh, then
crazy.
that must not have been the day because he wasn't. And then, oh my God, the other guy. Oh my God, he was so cool. Who's the other guy?
Oh, Crooked Eye.
Crooked Eye. He's cool too. He's a nice guy. So it was fun. I had fun.
Well, so I love the designer aspect of your whole vision and the accessories that you make from the bags I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
They're out of this world, like dope. Like they come at me on some McFly Air Nikes. Like I was looking at your Instagram just again. And that some of the bags you make, they're so simple, but they're just like you'll never see nowhere else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like they're original pieces. Every single one of them that I've seen so far, original pieces.
Mm-hmm.
And how did you become to design such things? Where did your vision come from?
Like you mean like designing the
handbags? Well, yeah. Start with the handbags.
Well, it started because I started painting last year.
Okay. This is all last year?
Yeah.
Cool.
This is all stemming from last year.
Beast mode.
Yeah, a little bit. When it happens, it happens.
I see.
So I started painting on just regular canvas, drawing and things like that. And then I had things that I wanted to... I was running out of canvas and I couldn't really afford canvas. So I started taking old stuff around the house. Like I did shoes. I did and then I did a bag. And I was like, oh, that would be really fly if I just do bags. And at first I was afraid to do it because I was like, nobody's going to... You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I just said, forget it. Like, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. And then, so, I made this round and, people are really loving them. So I'm going to continue doing it because it's just fun making. It's not even just fun making stuff, but it's fun taking something and making it completely different than what it is anyway. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I just started doing it because it was fun and it's something that I don't really see. I see people with very plain things. And I just wanted to make it.
Give it some life.
Give it some life. And it's one of those things where you can wear all black and just have on one of those bags, and it just makes your outfit, it just takes it to a totally different place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
you were always into fashion, right? Like the fashion stuff? Or did you get in, what made you get into the fashion stuff? Because you were on BET, stuff like that.
As far as like making things, as far as like actually designing, that came differently than actually modeling.
Okay.
So what's the question?
Like where did your sense of fashion come from?
I don't really have a sense of fashion.
No?
I just like to put together things. Like I literally wake up and like I pick up an outfit and I'm like, oh my God, this would be so funny if I wore this, or this would be so much fun to put together. Let me see how that would look together. And literally that's my sense of style.
Okay. So why did they pick you to do the BET Rip the Runway thing? Why do you think they picked you?
Because I auditioned. I met this guy when I was working at a nightclub.
Okay.
And he was like, you need to come to this audition. My homegirl is auditioning for Rip the Runway on BET. I was like, oh, okay. So his homegirl happens to be Salida Ebanks.
Oh, wow.
So I went, and I was like, oh, my God, she's a real model. I don't know if I'm going to... I don't know if... but okay, I'll do my best walk. And so I did, and that's what it was.
She just let you walk.
Yeah.
She didn't walk. You didn't walk in front of her first. Like, let me see what you got, and she just like let you walk around so she could see. Like,
no, it was an audition. I went to it was an audition with models in it.
Wow.
But I mean, that wasn't the first thing I did modeling wise. Like, I did a lot of things before that, but that was like the first like thing that was major for me. So yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. What did you do? What were you doing in between Ultimate Accessory and the green room? Were you? I read somewhere you were working for a bottle company.
No, like who would say that? A bottle company? No.
A bottling company.
What is that?
With a hairnet and glaze.
No,
on.
bottle service.
Said. Bottle service.
Bottle service? You's a bottle service girl?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I done it all.
Yo, like she really did a lot. Started from pushing your was it Ultimate Accessory, pushing that in VA, just word of mouth, because that was a lot. Like you really got that out there, and it did good. And then from there, coming back to New York, doing the same. But was it the same process? Because I know, as far as like the putting it out there, it was different by then, right? Because what year was that? That was what, 2008 with the whole MySpace thing, and then around what, 2012. So
Green Room? You talking about the second
Green
album?
Room.
Green Room was 2011.
2011. So how was like from the transformation from word of mouth to
having a fan base? Basically.
Having a fan base by then.
There was a lot of footwork in between, and I'd be lying if I said that it was just me out there. Like I was grinding, but then I had my homegirl Kat. Shout out to Kat. Out there in Virginia, like really pushing it, really selling it. I was at all the open mics. I was doing a lot. Like I made sure that people knew what I had going on out there. So yeah, it definitely went from Ultimate Accessory and my friends and my family members supporting to people actually knowing what I was doing, and it kind of happened really fast, I guess. But that's that. That's it's cool, but then at the same time, you still always want more.
Yeah.
It was still early because you was still growing.
I was still growing. Oh.
What is Gorilla? What is that?
It's a dress company.
Did you
makes gowns?
That's how was your affiliation to that?
It's probably modeling the gowns, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
And Miss Jessie?
Natural hair.
Okay. So the hair thing.
Natural hair thing.
When did the hair thing start?
What is the hair thing?
The natural thing.
Please, what is the hair thing?
The whole hair.
The natural hair movement is really taking over.
It's going
like
crazy.
Everybody wants to be natural hair.
It's beautiful. I love it.
That all natural hair women.
What's the
beauty? Like
what's the hashtag for that?
It's like this. It's so fucking long. It's like this.
It's like journey to the waist or something.
Wait, what is that?
Oh my god,
something like that.
Is that like a
doing
brand
that?
or something? Or?
It's called like journey to the waist, and like girls are growing their hair to their waist.
There's so many different companies and organizations out there doing this natural hair thing, but they're big all over, and they're they're beautiful. They're gorgeous. And it's like you expect the girl, like, around when you walk around New York City, you see girls with weaves down and fuck their back, right? But when you see these women with all this natural fro and these twists and plaits and whatever, it's like, yo, that shit is banging. Like, and then, everything's natural, from the lips, the complexion, the waist, legs, everything.
Oh, here he go.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh, she's natural, baby girl. But, natural.
Because my girlfriend is a natural recently.
2
years now. Because, it takes a long fucking time to grow out a perm.
It really does.
You know what I'm saying? And
why is that?
A lot of cutting.
Because
why do you think that
your hair is transitioning between having a chemical and not having a chemical. So it's like your root is curly and then the rest of it is straight because there's a chemical in it.
That's why I'm like, I gotta perm my roots, gotta dye my roots because they should be coming back wavy. But I wanted to talk about the independent feature in the film, Incomplete.
Yeah,
tell me about that.
It was fun.
What didn't you like about that?
There was nothing about that I didn't like. I love that process. I love the team of people that I work with. Like, that was just an amazing experience.
What was the movie about?
Oh my God, I can't tell you.
Oh, it hasn't come out yet?
Yes, it has, but gosh, you should go check it out.
Where can I find it? Is it on Netflix?
I don't know.
That's why we trying to find it.
I tried looking for it, but
I think YouTube has something where you can rent stuff. You can rent DVDs on YouTube or something like that.
Oh, so it was released to DVD.
Yeah, and then Walmart.com or something. Amazon has it. Like,
what role did you play in this movie?
A character called Shy Parker.
Shy Parker.
Yeah, she's the friend of the woman.
Of the
Kimberly,
main character?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. I'm going to look into that.
It was very much fun.
Where can they get that? Do you know?
You can get it on Amazon.com. You can get it on YouTube. You can rent that. You can rent it on YouTube. You can't buy it on YouTube.
Torrent that.
Oh my God. What kind of supporter are you? You're not a supporter. And you can get it on like Walmart.com. It's available through a couple distributors. You can just type it in Incomplete and Independent Film and it'll come out.
Okay. Incomplete. Get that, guys. Lenny.
What up?
He doesn't. Lenny has zero questions.
That's fine.
I suck today. I'm slacking.
It's okay.
It's my B.
That's fine.
So
wait, did you make that yourself? The frames? I was looking at that.
Yeah, I did. I'm about to do some
That's
OD
sick.
shit to these tonight
Yeah?
too. Yeah.
Oh, you reused
I'm
them?
revamping.
Nice.
I got some new ones and I'm about to put on.
What color?
Oh my God, I want to show you right now. I'm so
Yeah, show
excited.
me.
Everybody's telling me that, oh my God, those are so OG. And I'm like, I don't care.
She's gonna show us.
She's showing us.
She's putting out her bag.
Her new frames that she's about to
I'm showing
revamp.
you
has a white
what
bag.
I'm about to put on.
She went to Michael's?
She's pulling
No, I
out a
didn't.
white bag
See?
right now.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's sick.
Okay.
These are so OD. I can't wait to put them on.
What kind of adhesive do you use?
I can't believe we're even having this conversation.
We have all
It's,
these conversations.
What is that?
E600.
E6000.
Shout out
she
to
has
E600.
it. She has it with her right now.
I was going to do it at work, but I got too busy.
Isn't that 3 zeros on there? 6,000, right?
100. Oh, 1,000.
I thought
Yeah,
I was bugging.
E6000.
So shout out to E6000.
Shout out to them.
And is that where you bought the bling there?
No, I didn't buy the bling at E6000. E6000 is the glue, guys.
Oh, where'd you buy the bling? Michael's?
I can't tell you about my sources.
She can't tell the
That's
sources.
the only craft store I know is
It's
Michael's.
like BQ Trim or something like that. There's so many craft stores. There's so many places in the city.
I
Penn
ran
Station.
across a new well, not new, but I've seen some thrift stores the last time I was in the city. I'm gonna try to turn into the life of thrifting.
What spots?
I don't think Cram's gonna
Where
be.
at?
I
Gonna
don't
be
think he's
successful
gonna
in
do
that.
it.
My boy,
I do not think
my
he's
boy
I'm an
is
expert.
into it. These two are into it, so I'm gonna fall into it. Why
guys,
not?
you
I just
and
gotta
you.
take one of these dudes.
Oh
man.
yeah,
I'm-
these
I'm
guys
gonna-
are doing
Yeah.
it.
especially Chris. He is thrift man.
That's fine. That's amazing.
He be coming out with some nice finds. So I be like, where the fuck you
Yeah.
get that?
See?
Yo, thrifting.
See,
Yo.
you have to
Classic.
you have to be open.
Yo,
Yeah,
the
but Cram-
best come up.
But
I
listen,
think, but you know what the big
Cram,
thing
you
is?
have a job. That's the difference between you and Chris.
know that- yo,
Where
he
you work
works
at,
too.
Chris?
I work with kids.
Yeah, but Chris
That's
works
what the fuck.
part time.
This guy.
But that doesn't even matter. All right, Lenny.
Yeah.
Lenny,
He thrifts.
what's
That's the
come the
come
fuck
up.
on?
He thrifts
Come the
his,
fuck on.
Thrifting is the come up. I've been
Nigga.
doing it for
Lenny
5
works
years.
via phone, via computer.
and he's doing very well for himself. So
Yeah.
why does he thrift?
Because he has time on his hands.
No, that's not why.
Thrifting
Like
is
I
dope.
love doing
No,
that shit.
because
you
that's
gotta
the
have time
thing.
on your
It's a
hands to do
hobby.
that,
It's
man.
not just because I need
Exactly.
time or I need money. It's because you just do it. Even if you have $1 million, there's people who's millionaires that still go
Yes.
Hell
thrifting.
yeah.
You gotta have time on your hands to do all that.
It
You got $1 million. You got
half
some time.
You gotta
can buy
like
some
putting
time.
stuff
shopping.
together. You gotta like putting stuff
I got so
together.
much shit to do in a day.
And that's, I
around
think
and
that's
stuff.
part of it too. Your like your swag has to
Yeah.
be on a million.
You gotta be on some.
thousand trillion. I swear
Yeah,
because
a lot.
my boy from Milan Carter from L.A. He thrifts his, and I've all through college he was a thrifter, and he used to come out with the most wildest fucking
Yeah, it's probably so tight.
flower print shirts and
Yeah.
hoodies. I'm like, yo, where the fuck you find this shit? You like, yo, I just
Thrifting.
spent $25. I got like 16
Yeah.
shirts. I'm like, what? Yo, he be dead serious. Like, this one costs $1. This one costs 50 cents. And I'm like, yo, if you could really, and they be good quality. All you could do, throw it in the wash one time and
Yeah, literally. Dude, you go to like Brooklyn, you get so many come ups. Like I know I spent $3 one time. I got a Givenchy track jacket.
See?
It's crazy
Where?
for
Where
$3 and Savers in
Where?
Connecticut. This is in Connecticut.
Oh,
But like when you go to Brooklyn, there's stores that have like designer shit for $20, $10.
yeah.
Crazy cheap.
It's like shopping out of a rich person's closet.
It literally is though.
Basically.
Like people would just throw their shit there.
And I be seeing posts on, there's like a lot of women, they get rid of them Steve Madden heels and all them shoes. Girls they be thrifting, getting them. Dope. Got to get into it.
Well, you go
Clips.
thrifting at all now?
I used to when I was in Virginia. I haven't done it in a while. Because you know what? Let me talk about New York thrifting.
Is it different from Virginia?
It is because
You need
at
some
least
time on your
because
hands.
you know what New York thrift stores
This is
are.
what I'm trying
they
to tell
call them,
you.
Listen, they call them vintage stores here.
Yes. And
Yeah.
And they charge you just as though you were in a regular. And I'm looking at this is some thrift store. Can I cuss?
Yeah, go
you can
ahead.
say
This is some
whatever you
thrift store shit. This is not no vintage. Because whereas I would get this at the Goodwill back home for like $2, this shit is like $35. And I'm like, I might as well just go really shopping.
Wait, what spots did you go to though?
The ones in the city I've been to.
Oh, okay.
That's
yeah,
probably
yeah.
what it is. I
Yeah, you
haven't
gotta
found
go to,
any
like,
good
There was
spots.
this spot called
Williamsburg has
Vintage.
good
Good,
stuff.
though.
Yeah.
Beacon's Closet.
Beacon's
That's the
Closet. Yeah,
shit right
Beacon's
there.
Closet is
Beacon's
cool too.
Closet?
That's like number
Let me
one
write
spot
this
in New
down.
York, hands
Yeah.
down.
Look at- You're crazy.
Let me write this down.
You're crazy.
Beacon's Closet.
Yeah.
Were you teaching vocal lessons
Berry
at
Park.
one point?
Mm-hmm.
Where was that? Where you doing that?
What do you mean where?
Yeah, where? How?
Like, was it in Virginia or was it in New York?
Like where?
Oh, I was in New York.
Where was it about? Do
I
you
showed
know
people some things about their voices that they've never known before.
anybody?
Mm.
Anybody?
The voice whisperer.
Yeah, it's
mentionable name?
Beyonce.
Beyonce?
Yeah. You don't even believe. See, that's the
I
crazy
don't
part.
believe you. No,
That's
Wait, what'd you say
terrible.
about Beyonce? What happened?
because Beyonce was singing before you was born.
So, she still needed to get a couple lessons from me.
Okay,
You know,
that's what's up. So what's it like working with Beyonce?
it's cool. She's all right.
Yeah,
She's not that talented. No, I'm just kidding.
you ever met the baby?
Shout out Beyonce.
I've met Beyonce. Her hands are soft.
All right, so
Are they really?
No, very
I
soft.
believe
It's
it.
like you're touching.
She
touched
looks
her?
like she looks
Yeah,
like she never touches
listen,
anything.
Here's the deal. I met Beyonce. She walks in the room.
Where was this at?
I was like, holy
how was
shit.
you in the room?
This is Beyonce.
Back-
What
backtrack.
room?
Let's
Where?
backtrack.
Location.
Year,
When was
location.
this?
You want me to?
Venue.
I can't tell the
Yeah.
whole story because then
Well,
it's
we got
gonna be a
enough
whole
time
thing.
right now. Let's do it.
Nigga.
You want me to tell? I,
Yes.
Talk to him.
This is for like a good. This
the
is a
venue?
good story.
Start
for,
at the
like,
venue
like-
in the room. That's it.
Okay. It was Watch the Throne time.
Okay.
It's a whole thing, man.
All
I
right,
can't
don't-
get
come
into
on.
it. I can't get into it.
This paraphrase the shit. Come on.
This is about
Summarize it up.
Sanura right now, not about me.
We're talking about Bay. I'm sure you're curious.
Do you want to know, Sanura?
How you met Beyonce?
Yeah.
That's
how you
cool.
touched her hand? Damn,
Yeah.
meeting her. You touched her.
I touched more than her hand.
Oh, what? You grabbing ass?
No, I didn't grab ass.
Oh my God.
talking
Why you
about?
so fucking
The
like,
way you said that, I touched more than that hand.
No, but
It's like,
because it's a process.
All right, let's get into it. Tell
she
us.
gave you- she hugged you,
Yes.
so you touched her waist.
I didn't ask for the hug. She gave me the hug.
Oh, she's very not. She's
She's
open like that.
open like that. Yeah. She walked towards me. I'm reaching for the handshake. She gave me the hug. I was like, oh, this is Beyonce though. And then
How'd you get in the room though? Is this
my
VIP?
process.
Is this?
Yes.
It's a process.
Oh, this is VIP.
What is this
Yeah. Oh wait.
process?
Yeah. He does have a fucking
Why can't you put
process
us
to
on?
getting into
What's this?
fucking
You know what I'm
VIP
saying?
locations. Let me take you back to J. Cole. Right?
It was Big Sean.
Big Sean. Let me take you back to Big Sean's finally famous concert.
This be brief because I'm gonna go back to Sanura.
So we got free tickets to the concert, the album release party, concert, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, the first album?
Yes,
dude, I was there. Remember that shit?
Yeah, Lenny was there.
Lenny was there. I
didn't even know you back
we
then
weren't
like
really
that.
acquainted yet. So we're online for 2 hours. We finally get we get to a point where we can actually see the door now. Clem's here says, "Yo, hold on, I'll be back." 10 minutes later, he sends us a picture of the photo pit inside. How the fuck did you want? Yo, when he says it's a process, it's a process.
Yeah, but if I tell you, but listen, here's my process. If I say I'll be right back, and then I text you like, "Yo, come to the front right now," your instinct is to come to the front now because I'm about to do some shit and get you in with me.
And he probably
do
have
some
questions
shit.
like, what's going on? What
No,
you doing?
this is
What's
what he.
wrong?
Yeah, this is what he do. What are you doing?
Like, what
You got
are
a
we
spot
doing,
right
man?
there in line. What are you
We
doing?
need to get drinks, man.
Yo, and
Exactly.
I'm on the line like.
So then I leave you and I do what I gotta do, and then you in
And
there.
you mad
Then I'm
because
texting you
I'm
pictures.
in VIP and you're not.
Then I'm texting you pictures
Yo.
and you all the way in the back. So
And
I'm
by
like,
the time-
yo, I told you to come up front.
By
like,
the
you don't
time I
listen.
got inside, he's on his third song. I'm at the door. I can't even get inside. I'm at the door.
I'm giving Big Sean high five.
Yo, he's in the photo pit with no press pass, no nothing. I'm just like, yo. But he did have a camera though. That's the thing. I think that's how he got away. He had the big ass camera.
I had a little. It wasn't big. It was still a point
I
and
think
shoot.
you're trying to
like,
downplay
damn,
his skills.
Yo, but that's the first time I've seen it because I'm not a concert goer. He's introduced me to that type of kind of shit. But when he did it, I'm like, yo, if I go up there and they dead me, I can't go get my spot back.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, because it wasn't just me and him. It was me.
Here's the
and
secret.
2 other people.
Here's the secret. And this is for all the formalities listeners. Here's the secret. All you got to do is be nice, say thank you, and act like you belong.
I've heard that.
That's it.
It's true though.
That's all you got to do.
We belong here.
Be
Just
nice,
act like it.
act like you belong, and say thank you.
That's what I seen.
All right,
that
so
shit.
like, can you give us an example? Like, what
Okay.
you tell the guy?
Like the doorman is up
Hello,
front.
sir.
Like
My
the
name is KJ.
Listen, wait. I'll do the Big Sean example.
Word.
A group of guys are up front trying to get in. Yo, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? There's a guy next to me, white guy, has from press, probably complex or some shit, right? I said, hey, dude, you going in? Yo, I got 2 guys with me. What's up? Can you help me out? He's like, I don't know. I got another round. I'll see what I can do. All right, cool. He goes to the front. He gets in. He's behind the line. He's waiting to get checked because they check you and shit.
Yeah.
So I look at him and say, hey, bro, I'm with him. I'm in. That's it. I'm in.
But it's a big risk because he could be like, wait, I don't know this guy.
He's not gonna say that. He's not gonna say that because all the security's gonna do is look at the guy. The guy's gonna look at me like, oh, I remember this dude. But he's not gonna say anything. He's just gonna keep. His mind ain't thinking that. His mind is like, I gotta get checked and go in. So he's just gonna look and like whatever, and then the dude's just gonna let me in.
It's hard. I don't have it in me to do
It happens
like that.
sometimes.
I do well with rejection, but I don't like it. Doesn't fit well.
Let's get back to Sanura though.
So
View from the queue.
yeah, I was coming down the line.
Yeah, it was all funded through Kickstarter.
Mm-hmm.
What made you want to go that route through the Kickstarter thing?
The producer that I work with, it was her idea.
What was her name?
Kata Cosmo.
Got the Cosmo.
How did you link with her?
Met her on Craigslist.
Nice.
Yo, how'd you get with BET? I sent them an email.
Straight up.
It's just like real talk. Like it's no
literally,
no
that's how you get
long
in there.
backstory.
There's no
nothing.
backstory to it.
How'd you meet Katakaza? Craigslist. Simple shit. Everyday shit. I didn't have no friend.
You wasn't weirded
that-
out like
that met
when you
her
first
and-
met her. Like, I don't know. This might be
a phony.
Craigslist.
Might be a killer.
Okay, this is the thing. So
Craigslist serial killer.
she hit me up because I was actually, looking to start a band when I first got out here. And she hit me up and she was like, hey, yeah, I play the keys. I also produce, da-da-da. So I'm like, okay, cool. So she sent me her website. I was like, oh, she's legit. Like, she's dope. So we actually met up. We wound up, we found out that we actually lived a couple minutes away from each other. Like, I lived on one side of Flatbush. She lived on the other side of Flatbush.
Okay.
So so that's really how it happened. Like, we just linked up and then we started making music, like, literally that day.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So what made you? She told you should put this on Kickstarter.
No, like we were making it and we were doing the project together. And she's like, we should do the Kickstarter. Like, let's get the funds by doing the Kickstarter.
Okay.
And I was like, okay. It was so stressful though.
Why?
Yeah,
it's just the whole process is kind of stressful, getting the money together and promoting it, and it's very emotional.
Well, it was just the two of you, right?
Process, yeah.
No real team. I understand there's a lot of stress on just two people.
Yeah, it is.
But you got it though. How did that feel when you seen the numbers and it's like, oh.
I felt like Jesus came and took my soul. That's what it felt like. Cool. Yeah.
So then, what made you want to start the Wild Genius Creatives thing?
Because in this industry, I've found that, just life in general, it's always a conception that when you're just a singer, everybody else around you knows what you should be doing more than what you should be doing. Like, just as a person in general, it feels like you get the feeling from even when you're a kid, from when you're an adult, you get the feeling that, okay, I don't really know much. Everybody else around me has all the answers. Everybody's telling me that what I'm doing here, supposedly. Yeah. This is the thing. So I was kind of over listening to everybody else tell me, oh, you shouldn't do this. You should do that. Oh, you should do this. This is the kind of music that you should listen for. You can't do too many things at once. You can only exercise one side of your artistry. You can't do this. You have to choose one. Yeah. And I'm like, no, I can't just do that. So I said to myself, I want to have a way to get my own ideas out. I want to run my own ship. I want to be the person. I love working with other people, but I just wanted to do my shit and just do my shit without listening to what this other person thought or feeling some type of way, because I'm like, well, he did say that. Well, maybe, I don't know. Maybe I should change it. I just wanted to do my own shit, and that's literally the only reason why I did it. I always wanted to just do my thing. So
have that creative freedom.
The creative freedom to not even just create music, but to create anything.
Mm-hmm. And you definitely have the knack and talent.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, you art, you paint, you sing, you produce, you write.
Did you take a painting class to start painting, or did you
model?
You just started taking.
You
take
create,
a brush and just started
you design.
Going?
I mean, the list goes on and on and on.
Yeah.
I mean, what's next? You get a rap album coming out?
I could.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
if I wanted to, I could.
like, when does it end?
It doesn't, and that's the thing. That's the beauty. I'm about to get real deep.
Go ahead.
Take it there.
That is the beauty about being a human being. What I look at is this. They say that you as a human are your own separate world. You are your own separate universe, right? Mm-hmm. And you got to take into account, for the human body to work, there's a lot of different systems that have to come together to bring the things that are tangible to the outside world, correct? Mm-hmm. So I feel like as an artist, there's many different things that are a part of your artistry, part of me personally, that's a part of my artistry that come together, and this is who I am, this is what you see. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like I'm doing myself a great disservice if I neglect those things, any of those things.
But how do you know you're going to be great at them all?
I didn't. I just do it. I don't even know if I'm good.
That's not what matters.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm great. The point is that it feels good, and I think it's cool. It makes some things I do makes me laugh. Some of the things that I say on these songs that I'm doing now make me laugh. It's kind of weird. The voices that I do on the song, it's like whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just like fuck it. Like, I just got to get this out. I just got to be me without worrying about what anybody thinks. Yeah. And that's it.
There need to be more free-spirited artists out here in the world.
That's what it
Take
needs
note,
to be.
people.
All artists need to be that free-spirited.
Yeah. Because, at some point you have to let go of the fact that you don't know what you're talking about. Like, inside you know what you should be doing. You just know innately. But we might doubt ourselves, but we still know.
Yeah.
So, yeah. This is me just knowing. Wild Genius is me just saying, I know. That's it.
And I think like talking about life, like it's all about taking risk.
Yeah.
And if you don't live unless you are taking risk in life. So
yeah, because Cram didn't want to do the show, and then he took a risk. Now
listen,
he's
always here.
Look, why he's bullshit right now.
Nah, he wanted to do it. I sent him a text. I was like, "Hey, you want to be a part of something?"
Yeah, I was actually on my way over here. Wasn't that?
I don't know.
I was on my way to the
So what's next for you? What do you have planned? Any new albums?
Yeah, I'm
upcoming music
producing
project
my first project
next year.
I want to put it out next year, huh?
What's the name?
I'm not telling you because I'm not.
I'm
not 100% sure.
Well,
I'm not
throw it up
100%.
there.
I just know. I just know what kind of music I'm doing,
All right,
and
give
I
us
haven't.
that. What kind of music? What genre?
What's the concept?
Indie electro soul.
Ooh,
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
You about to take it there?
Yes.
See,
I'm going all the way.
Yo,
I'm in the building.
yo, that should sound good. I have to go back and listen to your two previous projects.
Yeah, you do.
Get in there. But I'm looking forward to that.
Me too.
You see how that goes.
What's your favorite record that you've made so far?
Like that I've already put out?
Mm-hmm.
Do you listen to yourself on a daily basis?
Not on a day, not every day, but I do. I have so many. I love all my songs. They're like all of my children.
What's your favorite
and
to
I
perform?
hug them all. What's my favorite song to perform? I don't know. I love performing all of them. I'm gonna be really honest with you. Like whatever I choose to perform, I love it because I love all my songs.
But there's not that one thing like, oh, when I'm about to hit this one,
They gon' like this is
the whole crowd's
this is
gonna
the
come
crowd
on.
mover right here. They gonna knock their socks off.
You know what, people? I have this new song that I've been doing at my shows called Mindless Chatter.
Okay.
And that goes over really well. So, I mean, it's not even that it's my favorite, but I see that people enjoy it, and it makes me feel good that they enjoy it. So, yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
You have, hold on, let me scroll back. All right, here we go.
Crim's on the Instagram.
You have something coming up.
Mm-hmm. What?
Sanura times YGB.
Oh my God, that was like last year.
That was last year.
Wow, get off the internet.
I'm telling you, I'm seeing.
Log off
things.
now.
So that was last year. Damn.
What new shows you have coming out for everybody so they can?
You know what? I'm trying to
Damn.
I want my show
There's no date on it.
I want my show to be more geared towards the music that I'm making. So I'm kind of taking a little bit of time to revamp my show.
Okay.
So I don't have any live shows coming up right now.
What do you mean by revamp though?
Like, I mean, like a lot of my stuff has a lot of electronic sounds in it, and I've been doing this. I'm still operating as a soul music artist, but I need to be able to add new elements to it. So I'm working on that. I'm working on the live show. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it.
Nice. Who inspires you the most to make your music?
To make my music. Lately, it hasn't really been musicians that inspire me. You know what? I like Little Dragon. I like them a lot. Do you guys know who that is?
Definitely.
I have no idea.
We know what it is.
Okay.
But he doesn't know.
Okay.
I'm just the voice.
Oh. Well, it's not so much music artists that are inspiring me. It's people who do multiple things that are inspiring me right about now. So I really look up to like Cash, Taz Arnold, Vashti, like just people who do a lot of things. You know,
in the
people
community too, not just like
exactly like people whose career is not just as a singer or as a songwriter or as a designer, but people who have made a career out of just being an artist all across the board.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
you definitely fit the criteria.
Yeah,
got a lot of shit going on.
I'm trying to fit that. What's up? I fit that?
You gotta do it.
What? All you do is music.
Are you serious right now?
You do DJing and mix.
Podcast.
No.
Yeah, but you know they're all art. There's an art to all of it.
Nah, it definitely is. We had a big
web design.
Yeah.
We had a big debate on one of our early podcasts about artists.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
We're not gonna get into it.
We're
just gonna say we had a big debate.
Wait.
I don't want to.
What is the definition of an artist to you?
One who creates art.
I said that. That was the book.
What is the definition of art to you?
Art is music. Art is science. Art is architecture. Okay. Art is creating a business. Art is DJing. Art is
all those things.
Podcasting.
Like your life is art because you're creating your life. Correct?
Yeah.
Everyone is an artist.
Look, now he would agree.
Now, I listen.
Art is regular paintings, drawings, but there's other things.
I brought it there to that extent, but I didn't want to classify myself as an artist just by doing this.
Well, that's your fault. You're
Yeah,
still an
I
artist.
guess. I see it now. I'm telling you, this is one of our earlier podcasts.
Yeah.
See it now, but I'm just saying. You know.
But think about this, like,
He said podcast too. He didn't say radio show episodes.
Thank God.
So listen, like, you got to think of it this way. Like, when you first started doing this, I'm sure you guys did not have all these stands and all this equipment.
No, I just bought this stand literally.
That's what
today.
I'm saying. Like, you're creating right now. Like, you're buying the things. You're investing in yourself. It's getting bigger. You're creating. This is your art. Why not? You're welcome.
Thank you, Sanura.
Appreciate
You're
it.
welcome.
Wait.
We're gonna take we're gonna take a break. Yeah, let's take a break and then we'll come back with some submissions. Would you like to critique these artists that's in this tunes?
Yes,
Sure.
she's in.
Yeah?
She's down to get down.
She's in. All
Sure.
right, so let's take a break and then
Can
we'll
you
come
guys
back
get
with
me
the
some
submissions.
food though?
Please.
Please.
What would you like?
Need
Have
a
soup?
snack.
A snack?
I can probably find something.
You said food, then you went to snack. You went snack or,
What's a
or
snack?
food?
But is there a snack or is there food?
I'll find something.
We'll find
Okay.
something edible.
Cool.
I'll find something. Okay. It's D from Ali's, DFromAli's.com. We'll be back.
Hey, what's up, everyone? It's your girl, Kathy Red, and I'm here on one of my favorite shows, The Formalities, and we're going to be kicking it all day. Wait, that was back. Hey, what's up, everyone? It's your girl, Kathy Red, also known as the Red Queen, and I'm here chilling with my boys, my favorite guys, The Formalities. Stay tuned.
You are now rocking with Quinn on Rip Radio Network.
Welcome to the Drinkers Club. Welcome to the Drinkers Club. Welcome to the Drinkers Club. Roll it down, roll it down, roll it up when you come. Welcome to the Drinkers Club. Welcome to the Drinkers Club. Welcome to the Drinkers Club. Roll it down, roll it down.
DJ DBS.
I hope we running out, so get more. I got an empty cup, I might fill it up, but your bitch pussy, she go. I ain't even tripping if the room's spinning, long as I can ride it out slow. get rolled stone. Band of hoes that gon' rock with me. Tell that girl we gon' burn it up. Now all her friends them on round with me. Don't get it. All the drugs she done did it. Bitches looking at me like they wanna smoke. Now I'm like, I just wanna know. I just wanna know where the drugs and the hoes at. Where they at? Where they at? Bitch, that ho wanna twerk with a motherfucker pole at. Where they at? She can smell that shit. Put it right where her nose at. While I roll up, bro, nigga, hold it. I let it think that I got. I let it think that I got. Smoking her out of her mind. She turning to Nicki Minaj. Give her the Nicki Minaj. Activist with Jolly Red, poured over ice. Ice, 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 ice. Ballin' like a fadeaway, my money don't fade away. I wake up, roll one up, brush my teeth, then go get paid. Let's go get this money, homie, ain't no way around it. Keep them fuck niggas from round me. I go in like I'm grounded. I'm a rich nigga, homie, I don't give a damn. Nigga run up on me, he a dead man. Spend the night with somebody, wife in a suite. Got a thought, pussy poppin' on a handstand. Ice all on my ace of space, come here, little mama, have a
motherfuckers are now listening to Clemps on Richmond Radio Network.
With all of the shit I don't want to see. Why? All this shit I don't want to see. Why you gon' come? Why you gon'? Why you? I'm tired of running. I'm tired of running, but hold up, it's coming, man. Hold up, the come up is coming. The come up is coming, man. I know it's coming. Hold up, it's coming. The come up is coming, man. Hold up. Come up is coming. Hold up, it's pray. I tell her pray for me. This world just wasn't made for me. Looked up to the heavens, hear God talking. No, I'm not responding to the fake shit. Me and Sean Leon got the place lit. My nightmare started in the basement. I did all the shit without a placement. The only swagged out nigga from the slave ship. Shit. We ain't never ever been the same, motherfucker, I'm gone. Space. Now we popping bottles in the club, motherfucker, I've been great. Slept on me, nigga, for the longest, yeah, I just gotta kill him. Grave. Bury me with all of my blacks and leave all of my... Oh, yeah.
All right, we're back. It's The Formalities, theformalities.com. Cram in the building, Lenny in the building, Sanura.
Do you have do you have any other AKAs?
What do you mean?
Do you have any other names?
Is Sonora's your birth name, right?
That's my middle name.
Oh, what's your first name?
Tiffany.
Tiffany?
Mm-hmm.
You don't look like a Tiffany. You look like a Sonora.
I know. My mom, I feel like she chickened out.
That was probably his dad. Like, no.
No, Dad didn't chicken out. Dad probably went for it.
For Tiffany?
No, I don't think so.
You think? Oh, okay.
Okay, listen to this.
Who made who chicken out?
I really think that my mom chickened out and it's like, no, Tiffany's gonna be her first name. She's gonna have to get a job. You know, something like something that, motherly. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I'm going through that right now.
Why?
The whole I'm expecting twins, so I'm going through the whole.
What's the names you got?
I don't want to speak on
I want to name the baby.
Oh no!
I want to name a baby.
I don't want to talk. When we find out the sex is next month, then we can talk about it.
Give them good.
What
names
you got though?
What
names you got?
Don't give
the
them
one name for a girl. If we have one, if hopefully we have boy girl and not two boys or two. Well, if we have two girls, okay. But if we have two boys, it's gonna be hard.
It's gonna be crazy in that house.
For one of the girls, my girlfriend, she's just stuck on the name Dove.
Oh, that's
so
Dove.
Dove for the first name.
You don't fucking with it. I can see it in your face.
First name, I'm like.
Dove is so cute.
I'm like, ah, man.
What's your name?
There's a lot of famous people out there with the name Dove, though.
I don't know any of them.
I don't know any famous people.
Not like top of the line famous, but notable people.
That is such a pretty
Googled
name.
it.
Dove.
Dove. But everybody likes it. They get these.
And then if you have a boy, you're gonna call it Dave.
No. Oh my God, Dove and Dave.
Dove and Dave.
Nah, I would never. But I don't know. I mean,
what's your choice?
I don't really have one. I was coming up with generic, like regular shit. Like,
that's what I'm saying. No.
Like Veronica.
No.
You know,
that's cute, but no.
And like shit like that. But
you need to look up meanings.
Fuck that. I don't want to go through that.
What kind of
name means strength and courage? I don't want to go through all
courage,
that shit.
Strength.
Yeah, courage. Name
Native
her
American.
Courage.
Courage?
Yeah.
The cowardly dog.
Just name her Courage.
I was literally just thinking that.
What?
The Courage the Cowardly Dog, the cartoon.
The coward. Yeah, no.
That's what you got to think
it's
too.
Gonna be a process.
That's what you got to think
I
too.
Think
like
go,
what the kids is gonna say at the school When they like, you a bird, Dove. You a bird hat.
Oh,
I'm thinking like, I don't even think that's gonna be around by the time
you got to think of stuff like that though.
No,
But
you shouldn't care. You should name your daughter Dove.
Nah, name her.
Don't chicken out and give her a whack first name and a dope.
So what about a guy?
Like,
You don't have a guy name?
Give her good names. Period.
I was thinking about a junior, but then I told that to somebody else, and they was like, "You're being selfish." I was like, "Damn, what?" But whatever. I was thinking about a couple shit.
Wifey don't got a boy name?
Nah, she's just on.
She's stuck on girls.
We don't think about boy names. Like, it doesn't.
Like
it's not even cute.
Really? So you gotta have Mark Jr.
I don't know. I was thinking like Nathaniel,
Nate.
or like Nate, Nathaniel, or Michael. I don't know.
Biblical
names.
Exodus.
Take it to the Bible, to the word. Nah, but the names it's hard. It's hard because this is it forever. This is your name. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm gonna get a book.
Though.
They could on themselves, but I don't think. You shouldn't have to do that.
That's true.
Shouldn't have to do what?
Change your name when you're 18.
Nah, you shouldn't have to change your name.
You should love it.
Why? That's your parents' choice. That's your parents' creation. Your name is your parents' creation.
You changed your name to Sanura?
I was thinking about it. But then it's stupid because then it's already on all my documents. It's just I would just be switching it around.
Yeah.
But then so it's pointless.
Well, you could just start switching it around, start writing it instead of writing.
I mean, I do that, but I'm just saying still.
Legally, you go by, Tiffany. But then when you're doing your shit, which is every day, you just Sonora.
It depends on the day though, because sometimes legally I just go by Sonora.
What do you sign your name as when you get to
on your check?
It depends. Depends on what I filled out.
Oh wait, how does that work?
Like let's say you're at a restaurant. Let's say you're at a restaurant. They swipe your credit card. They need you to sign. What do you put?
It depends on the card I use.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because your card has to have. Like when you go to a bank.
I don't put shit. You know what I put on that thing? Peace sign and a love. Sometimes I put a happy face.
I don't even put.
I put the peace sign and I put a heart.
Why?
Peace and love, and then I call it because that signature doesn't mean shit.
But that's a signature, though.
That signature doesn't mean shit.
They can't. They can't get paid unless you sign their receipt.
That's not true.
Yeah, I mean, as long as something's there.
That's not true.
If
something's on the thing, they're gonna say.
Because
you ever seen? I've seen rich people all the time. I worked in a restaurant. You give them the check. All right, bye, thanks. They just scribble, make a scribble.
Yeah, of course. But I'm just saying,
if that was open, that would have been terrible.
I opened my eyes oh god, oh god, my laptop. Oh shit.
That's why you should have put water right there.
But I think because I was told that they don't get paid unless you sign.
You put a scribble, they good. They just got to close it out themselves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'll be putting peace, love. I'll be putting happy faces.
I seen somebody wrote tiptoeing in my jaws.
Oh god.
You saw that on Instagram?
Yeah, that's fucked up though. So somebody put like it said tip, and then they put like periods, and they put TIP coming live from the VIP.
What? Yo, I remember I seen one of my boys. He had a shitty waiter, and he put the total, and under where it was tip, he put math, and then signed it. Like, do the math yourself, bitch.
Do the math.
It's like, what?
Somebody put some shit like, don't leave your shoes untied going up the stairs. Some dumb shit. In the tip
I want to do some real radical shit when it comes to that.
Let's go to submissions because Sonora's getting hungry and we got to get out of here soon.
You got mail.
info@theformalities.com is the email.
Send your shit.
You want to send us poems. Mark still wants poetry.
I still want the you got any shit for us? A spoken word?
Yeah.
You touched on that?
Yeah.
That's going to be the closing.
I'll do it right now.
No, let me do this.
No, I really don't even do poetry.
No? Fuck with it. You look like the type that'd be like.
Why? Because of my dreads?
No, the whole persona that you've been giving off.
What's the persona?
Good vibes.
Yeah, spiritual. Like, you smoke?
Wow, you are such a.
What?
Whoa.
Did I just label
it? Say it, Sonora. Say it.
No,
what?
I don't
say
want to
what?
because I know
Please.
you get it all the time.
No, I don't.
Please.
Yeah.
He's misogynist.
I'm not misogynist. You think I'm misogynist?
You just said to me, you look like you do spoken word. You look like you do this.
I didn't say anything.
And then you said
biased.
I didn't say anything about.
And then you asked me if I smoke.
Because you got the whole laid back, you're very relaxed and you comfortable here. You don't seem like
judgmental.
The way we're talking is like we met each other years ago.
So, but what is that? What does that have to do with?
Because spoken word people, they're very
poems.
open and down to earth. And when you just gave us the whole back, it was deep. I felt the connection.
Because I'm a deep ass person.
So why ain't you got no spoken word?
Why you don't got no spoken word?
Because I ain't there.
Because you what?
I ain't deep. I ain't
Everybody
deep like
is deep.
I haven't found the inner me yet. I'm still searching. I'm at the first stage.
And that's all the more reason to write a poem about it.
I don't think I'm not good with words.
You've been talking this whole time.
Yeah. Let's get to these.
Anyway,
I'm gonna shut my shit down. Sanura is not in spoken word at the moment.
info@theformalities.com is the email. We are looking for spoken word because Cram wants to hear some spoken
Send
word.
some shit. Fuck.
And send a good link because we got some submissions and the links are fucked up. It doesn't work. Send a SoundCloud link that actually works.
Yeah, if you guys got SoundCloud.
Okay. You go to submissions, theformalities.com/submissions to see how you could send us something.
Because it shows you.
All right. So who's the submission from now?
All right. So this submission is from a good friend of mine's. Grew up with this kid. He goes by the name Mullah Mani from around the way, Westchester, bred in the Sucker Free Nation and all that.
Mullah Mani?
Yeah, Mullah Mani.
Word.
Mullah Mani.
So the track is called Who Am I?
Who am I?
Let's hear it.
You good?
Mm-hmm.
Honest opinion, guys.
Fucking rusty as fuck, man. Gotta get back in it. Moolah. I came up, got my name up. Fuck them lanes, got my change up. I've been shitting since Pim was peeling paper like bananas. Niggas slipping, step your game up. Hold the flash when I walk through. Bring the heat when I ball two. D-Way, 3 chips when the back, bring it on. We the Union Gabrielle's by the case, no courtroom. Call up Pedro for that yayo. I be spending pesos like hey ho. Few chips for the paint on the whip, yours bent. Guess you better get Mako, lame-o. Sucker free, yeah, we run this shit. She a thot, I don't want that shit. Kick game to these hoes like East Bay. Collect calls from the feds on 3-way. Gotta watch what you say, cause them alphabet boys get you send this all lawsuit. One button like Atari, low life for the party. Thin tires on the Rari, that's horseshoes. Hold up, it's in my jeans, my religion so true. And I vacate with the water so blue. And my style so genuine, fine wine. Man, I'm something like a Don, sip it down with your glass, boo. Cheers.
What y'all thinking?
I really like that. I really like the beat.
Yeah, the beat.
You know
is
what it
fire.
made me think of? Duzzo Dave.
Yeah.
Did you feel the
A
same
little
way?
Duzzo, a little Duzzo feel to it.
But yeah, I really rock with that.
What do you think,
What do you
Sonora?
think, Sonora?
Honest. You can be honest.
She has a chin up.
I thought that
very
shit
high.
was whack.
What part of it? You didn't like the beat?
I thought that shit was whack.
The whole shit. Okay.
No. This is the thing. I don't know. I just didn't like his delivery.
No?
It's kind of
Nah.
weak.
No, it was weak.
You agree it's weak?
Mullah though.
It's weak.
If you're listening, it's cool though.
It's nice, but it's cool.
No.
Be more
I
confident.
mean, like it's
I think
cool
he needs to
that
be
I
more
don't
confident in his rhyme, in his rhyme style.
Huh?
I think he needs to be more confident
Mm-hmm.
in the way he's
He
rhyming.
said he's just getting back into that. That's what he said in the beginning.
What?
This is
On
his
the
first
track?
time. Yeah.
He said I'm getting rusty.
Oh,
Yeah.
rusty. Yeah.
I guess. Still gotta be confident though.
Yeah. I don't like that. That's
Yeah, I
my
feel like the
opinion.
beat was too loud in my ear.
I like
It's
the
like
beat.
I don't know. I feel like the level of it was kind of off. I don't know
Uh-huh.
what it was.
That's
the
a
beat
mix.
was too
The
loud.
mix
The
was kinda
voice was
weird.
like,
The
yeah.
mix wasn't good.
Yeah, the mix
Mhm.
was kind of weird. All right, so that's the show, guys.
That's
Oh,
it.
that was it?
That's
I'm
the
reading
only
an email
submission.
from Elena.
You gotta no, that's Slap Nevada stuff.
Oh,
Shout out
that's
Slap
only.
Nevada.
Oh,
Shout
there's
out
only
Slap-
one submission.
Yeah, we only got one because people
the
send
other
broken
are
links.
broke.
Oh,
So we got
that
two more, but
sucks.
they
Oh,
sent us
wait.
broken links.
Oh, you
Let's
heard the
do-
new
let's-
Duzzo?
Wait.
You wanna play the new
Yeah, bump
Duzzo?
that.
No.
That shit goes hard.
Hold on.
What?
I want to do Misconnections with
No,
Sonora.
man.
Let's do Misconnection with Sonora.
Where's another computer
What is
for her?
that?
I don't have my computer.
What is misconnections?
Misconnections
Okay.
is the fun
You wanna-
part
do
of
you
the
wanna-
podcast. We go on
I don't
Craigslist.
know.
We go
Oh
on
my god,
Craigslist.
I'm not. Oh my god.
And we read the Misconnection
From the Misconnections.
Misconnection ads. And
We haven't done it in a while.
we haven't done this in months, but it's really fun.
So what is?
How is she supposed to read it though?
What am I supposed to do with it?
Oh, you want to get on the phones?
What am I supposed to do with it? Call these people?
No.
You
You just
the ad.
read because basically, okay, Misconnections is people who go on Craigslist who looking for people that they've seen or had interactions
but
with
who actually,
for a brief moment of time.
But who goes on like
people?
A lot of people.
They really
Sonora,
like. Do they find people that way?
Yes.
It's. I don't know if they find.
They'd be like, you were wearing a red coat and yellow boots.
And then does the person with the red coat and yellow boots be like, "Oh my God, it was me"?
That's what they're hoping for.
That's what they're hoping for.
That is so whack.
We have come across threads where there have been conversation back and forth.
No way.
I swear to you.
We've gone through it.
That's crazy.
Wait, have misconnections ever been found? Like,
that's what I'm saying. No.
I've come across a couple threads. Remember, then we had a lot of people faking, but there's a lot of fakes out there too.
I say we pass.
You want to pass?
Yeah, I'll pass. This
All
doesn't sound like fun.
This is not the time for misconnections.
We could have just read one. Because think about it.
No.
Think about poop nuggets.
This guy.
This is way back.
That was the classic. That was classic. All right. Let's
All
hear Duzzo Dave new track.
Nah, we out of here, man. Let's get out of here.
I want to hear his track now.
You didn't hit it? You didn't
I
hear
didn't
it?
hit it? No, I didn't hit it.
Oh, man, you guys are killing me.
Sonora's tired.
Oh man, I'm so
That's
tired.
why we got to get out of here.
Oh man, it's been a long day.
Long day. I got a long day ahead of me.
All right, so this is the new Duzzo Dave, Late. We're going to play this, and then Sonora will give us a quote to get out of here.
Yo, man, this nigga better pick up the phone, man. This nigga don't never pick up the phone, man. Shit, yo. I know, man. I'm trying to get this nigga on the phone right now. Chill out, man. What the fuck, yo? Yo, man, where the fuck you at, man? You got niggas fucking wildin' and bitching at me, nigga, cause you ain't nowhere to be found, my nigga. I'm telling niggas you supposed to be here and shit, man. What you mean you in fearful, though, my nigga? Cause you said you supposed to show up somewhere you supposed to show up, my nigga. Like, man, whatever, man. You know. Yeah, fresh cut, but I'm late. Full tank of gas, but I'm late. Looking at that ass, but I'm late. And I'm running fast, looking while I pass, but I'm late. Gotta pick up Taylor at 8, I say I'm late. She tell me not to stay, but I wait. Got a test, but I stay and I wait. So I run to class and they tell me, David, you're late. I say, first off, I got here like as fast as I could. Secondly, I ran my way to class, so I would. Third, I don't need no fucking sass, man, I'm good. I was only being nice so I could pass, understood. Got a game plan bigger than your actions. I be on my Twitter looking through my interactions. I be on the gram reading over all my captions. Trying to turn these likes into transactions. Homie, why you gasping? Take your time, catch your breath. Gatorade is over to my left. I was on a road, took a sip before I left. But this ain't no poop game, so why you looking for a rep? Babe, it's been a while, where you been at? Let's connect. Shit, I've been in school listening to Dipset, trying to get these white girls to get their fucking lips wet, even though my girl don't like them.
All right, you can download the rest at d4melodies.com. So, we out of here? Graham?
Yep.
Let's go.
Not Sonora, we our new thing now is that we're giving our guest a quote.
You be the first.
No, she'll be the second.
Who did?
Kathy.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, she did. My bad, sorry.
So you give us a quote.
Sorry, Kat.
All right.
To end the show off, something inspirational for everybody out there.
Okay. Do what the fuck you want to do.
That's it. Peace out.
D4melodies.com.